Power and Politics was goated? You're talking about Power and Politics was goated. You're about to deal an agonizing amount of damage, huh? Are you a big fan of Kevin O Leary? The world's worst businessman? I get it, he's rich, okay? That doesn't mean he's a good businessman. I say it all the time. Just listen to the words that come out of his mouth. After Sam Bankman-Fried got arrested and FTX collapsed, he said, I would invest with him again in a heartbeat. These are not the musings of a smart man. Also, he opened a hedge fund in the mid-2010s and it went out of business. Go look at a graph of any exchange in North America from 2010 to 2020, March 2020. This shit is just a straight line upwards. How bad do you have to be at investing to have your hedge fund go out of business during a bull market? He's just not... He's not smart. I'm sorry. He's a funny character sometimes. Like when he's on Dragon's Den or Shark Tank, 10 years ago, I'm like, he's funny. You need like a heel on the show. But then at some point, people watched the show and went, this is real. Like this guy's really, really smart. And then they started having him go on like smart guy shows, and I'm like, oh, you've exposed him. He should have just stayed in the tank, man. He owns Boston Pizza, though. Bro, that's Jim Treliving. Jim Treliving at least has the good sense to not put himself out there into the media. He's just, living his life being insanely wealthy and then, filming with the CBC. Why do you know this? Because they're on like season 27 of Dragon's Den. I've seen like 15 episodes just waiting in line for coffee over the last decade. I had the Scrub Daddy idea before that guy on Dragon's Den, but it had a sphincter instead of a smiley face. Comments where I wish I read the end of the sentence in my head before I started reading the start of the sentence out loud. I don't even know what this Scrub Daddy is. Isn't it just, it's like a sponge that's like... Is it like a magic eraser where it's like so porous or whatever? If you just go, like it can clean anything? I'm still waiting. I need to wait for like Science Daily to tweet something that's like, we just found a new thing in the galaxy. It's called a white hole. It's so gravitationally dense that darkness can't escape from it. And then I need to quote tweet it. And then the text of the call out is going to say, sorry, that was me. I rubbed a magic eraser on a Tide pen. I've been workshopping it in my head for like 2 years. This is what, huge explosion rocks asbestos plant today. This is what happens when you rub a Tide pen on a magic eraser. -2. If Chiblee tweeted that, people would be like, he's a genius. Oh, Chibi, you've done it again. Chibi, you've done it again, you genius. Tide pen would be spelled like Tidee space Penne. Tide penne.